Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. I am so sorry that I'm super late today and I changed what we were going to be doing today. And I left my cake out from my birthday. So I put that away. Hope you all are well. I got caught in traffic today, which was a huge bummer. It ended up taking me a really long time to get home, like 3 times as long as it normally would. So we were supposed to do Doraemon Story of Seasons today, but I also have to go drive somewhere right after stream, so I think we're just gonna do some Ranch of Rivershine, some horse game, hang out, chill, be extra cozy today. Also, Mouse Witch, welcome in, welcome in. Let me get you a raid shout out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. What were you up to? Let's see. You were playing Honked, a clown noir. How was that? I hope it was good. But welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. My name is Rosalia. I go by Raz for short. I am a marionette VTuber. I normally play farming sims. Today, we're going to be playing the Ranch of Rivershine, which is not what was on my schedule, but that's okay. It was super goofy and fun. Short clown mystery game. That sounds pretty fun. I'm glad you had a good time, but welcome in. Obviously, if you have to raid and dash, if you have to go get food or a drink or rest or any of that good stuff, obviously we'd love to have you, but don't feel pressured to stay. But thank you so much for bringing everybody by. And Bepsy, hello, welcome in. And Madkiska as well, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let me get the game going. Mouse should definitely go get food. This is peer pressure. Yes, please get food. Please get something to eat. Eating is very important. Get something nice and tasty. I actually just had to get up and get some water. Make sure you get a drink too. We always got to make sure our streamers are fed and hydrated and that they get some sleep. At least sometimes, right? At least once in a while. Okay, let me get our game started today. It is a horse game, because I am an OG horse girl, and I'm really cooked today. We were supposed to be playing Doraemon Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. I think we're gonna do that one on Sunday, though, and then we'll move eastward to its normal slots next week. Also, CJ, thank you so much for the hydrate and the posture check. Let's do a big stretch. I was just stuck in my car for a really long time, which my car is really small. I'm also pretty small, so it's not like that cramped of a fit, but still, being like crunched up in a seated position for a long time is not good for you. Get a sip of something if you got something near you. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let me go grab the game. Get that going. Let me also turn, I think my volume probably needs to be turned down so that the game does not blast my ears out. And then we can get into this place. Vogon, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Again, I am so sorry that it is so late today. I had everything sorted. I was like ready to go to my house. I was hype, and then I got like most of the way down the highway and was like, well, I was like, well, this is it. That's the end. All right, let's go over here. Let me turn on the desktop audio, which will be quiet for a second, and then I'll see if OBS will play nice, maybe, hopefully, if it's feeling good. There we go. Okay. I should be able to just get into my game. I don't know what we were up to in here. Let's see. Sheep Leap. All contestants are invited to participate in the Sheep Leap competition. A new intermediate cross-country course is now available in Lupine Meadow. Registrations are now open at Rivershine's competition board. Rivershine News. The Sheep Leap, that's such a cute name for a race. Very adorable. Alright, I think we should try out that race because that seems fun. We have, I think all 3 of our horses can do intermediate courses. Hello, friends. My goodness. So happy to see us. Why is Raiden Metal Gear Solid 2 on a farm? I don't know. That's a fine question. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, Sunny. Alright, let's do oats today. Let's do our normal orchard grass. And we'll do some brushing quick. Very important brushing. If your horse game doesn't have a brushing minigame, what are you doing? This is a key element. Just like in farming sims, like if you're not gonna grow some crops or have a dog, what are we doing? What are we up to? Unbiased opinion from a horse fan, by the way. Yeah, very, very unbiased opinion. I'm very objective with my horse games, clearly. I'm not picky at all about games, actually. I have the most fair opinions. Alright. Our friend here has also been fed. She's trying to kick at me a little bit, though. Rude. Rude. I have been kicked by a horse before. It is not fun. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. I have also broken every single one of my toes, except for my big toes from horses. Also 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Also, Patrick, ahoy, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. But yeah, I don't recommend breaking your toes, or getting kicked, or falling off under a horse, or falling off into a wall. Those are all unfun activities. all not recommended, I would say. Alright, let's bring our girl here. She's gonna try the Sheep Leap. See how we do. Graceful Hazel, our beautiful lady. We bought Graceful Hazel from the auction house. All the horses have auto-generated names, so I sadly cannot take credit for any of them. We've got Bulky Desert was my stallion, my first horse. We've got Graceful Hazel, and we've got Vibrant Cyclone. So we've got quite the crew on this farm, actually. But hope everyone's week is off to a good start. Honestly, before today, my week was like going okay. And then today was like a series of a comedy of errors, really. A number of like small things going wrong. I almost dumped my entire mug of tea on my keyboard this morning, which I also don't recommend, not very fun. I saved it at the last minute, but I still splashed myself with hot tea, which was sad. Luckily, it's never like scalding by the time I'm ready to drink it, so. And I was wearing a wool skirt, so the sheep saved me. Alright, Rivershine Town still doesn't have the intermediate unlocked. Ooh, okay, we get 2,500 for first place at this one. Okay, let's see how bad it is. Let's see how difficult this is. Because I don't know. Graceful Hazel, I think, is our highest jumping skill. So we'll have to see. This is like a totally different course. Yeah, this is like a totally different zone. Okay, well, pray for us. Let's see how bad it is. Luckily, she's got pretty good jump, so I don't need to worry too much about my, like, spacing. Alright, do we go this way? We do? Okay. I guess we're just running along the path. Though her gallop is not really good enough to make that. Okay, do we go down this way? Oh no, it's just on here. Uh-oh. I ran out of gallop bar. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Gallop, canter, trot, gallop. Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't trot. I feel like cantering doesn't bring our bar down, but galloping will. Galloping will. And our endurance is not, it's not the best. I haven't done an amazing job with that, so I just was really confused on that line. I couldn't see the next fence. The previews kind of conveniently don't let you see the full course. Oh, this way. Okay, I see. Okay, I was like, how do we get over there? I got so confused. Okay, well, we made third. That's not too bad. Is this a continuation from last time you played? Yeah. Same save file. I think I might have played, I played a little bit since, I think. This is not going to be a game that I'm going to play, like, 100% on stream, I would say. It's a lot of grinding, so that would take me a really long time, but it's a nice game to, like, pop into. A horse walks into a gallop bar. Hello, Yokoi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. We also unlocked the Crystal Lake race, which I also don't really remember this course super well, so we'll see. I don't remember if I needed to have a lot of gallop bar left to be able to do this race. Hopefully not, because we only have about 3/4 of ours. So, hopefully not too bad. I learned that for these ones I can just mash the button. I don't know why. My timing is really bad on the bridges for some reason. Also, Locke, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Welcome. Alright. That was the one tricky bit, the one, like, turn. The one kind of sharp turn. Though I guess those indicators are a little tricky to see in the grass. I won't lie. Little tricky to see in the tall. I guess it doesn't help that they have grass, like, growing in the middle of the thing. It's water polo? Not quite. The water polo, like, horseback polo in the water would be kind of wild. That would be quite the sport. I don't know if you guys have ever watched polo itself, like normal polo. It's pretty wild as is, actually. It's pretty wild as it goes. Also, I like how normally it was like place in the top 2 in the beginner races, and this one, the sheep leap, is like place first. We have to win it. Like, okay. Well then. I don't know if I'm trying to think. Our stallion, our wild stallion, vibrant, cyclone, he might have the jumping ability to do okay on that race. I don't remember if there were any that had, like, really wonky lines. but we could try. I just like making the joke of horses being in water polo. I know nothing about actual polo. It's pretty cool. There's not a lot of places where you can watch polo because it needs a lot of space, but it's basically like croquet mallets being played, croquet mallets and balls being played with like soccer rules almost, like you're trying to just like get them in a goal, except on horseback and everyone's galloping around. The only polo I've seen is the shirt. That's fair. They all wear those shirts. I think that's why it's called a polo shirt. Horse soccer, yeah, it's pretty much horse soccer, except instead of like kicking the ball, you have like a croquet mallet that you like swing and like hit the ball. And everyone's like galloping around trying to like race to get the ball. It's kind of weird to watch, but it's still cool. Mainly cool to just see them like running around. Do the horses wear the shirts too? Sadly, no, but they do usually wear matching blankets. Matching saddle pads, I guess, so you can tell like which team is which. Alright, let's try this boy. I don't think he'll do as well because his jumping is quite a bit worse and he's even slower. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see what he can get done. He's slightly better in the jumping department than our other horse, so we'll try him out first. See what he can get. That sounds way cooler than 90% of the sports I've seen. If you can find a polo match like close-ish to you, I recommend checking it out. People go pretty hard at the polo matches, I gotta say. Like, people will rent like tents, you know, like what do we call those? The little, like, it's not like a tent, it's not like a full tent, just the top of the tent, the shade bit, but not like the sides. But they'll rent one of those, and like a lot of polo leagues partner with like champagne brands and like, or like really nice liquor brands, and so everyone's like, that champagne is flowing, people have like mixed drinks, people get real dressed up to go. I don't know why, because then it's like hot outside, but it's still fun. I don't know. A goofy pastime, I suppose, for rich people. Alright, let's see what we can do with this boy. Let us see. Yeah, see, he has a little bit less ability to, he can't come from some of the jump angles that my other girl could. She's a little bit more advanced than he is in that regard. He has to kind of jump directly in the middle of the fences. Otherwise, it's a no-go. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can get this right. Ooh. There we go. Okay, missed that one fence. I think that's a pretty rough penalty, but that's okay. That's okay. I have to just take these a little bit more straight than I would on my other girl. Executed. I know. We missed a jump. They make you go back. You have to hit every jump. Okay. I'm really like abusing the system to let you jump from canter to gallop. Oh, we made it 4th. I think he's so well, it's probably that jump that we refused, and he's also kind of slow. The way it just fades to black is so funny. Yeah. Yeah. We just fade to black and then we see the results, or return in this case. Alright, what race? I think he can probably do... He can probably do beginner Lupine Meadow just fine, I think. Or actually, he might do better at Pine Forest. Because I don't think we have to gallop as much in Pine Forest. It's a lot more like twisty-turny. Key here is to not hit a tree, which I guess is kind of the key anytime you're riding a horse in the woods is, you know, the goal is not to hit a tree. It seems like it would be an easy goal, but not always true. Alright, these fences I think I'm just gonna canter through, because they're actually kind of twisty-turny, kind of annoying to gallop through, a horse that doesn't have very good turns. Okay, there we go. You cross the finish line and the officials launch a coconut at your head. I don't think that's true. It is a little weird that we're not wearing a helmet though, I have to say. Cross country. Also, I guess that we're using like a Western saddle. I guess you could. Well, could you jump super effectively in a Western saddle? Probably not. Your stirrups are really long in a Western saddle, to be honest. Usually. English saddles are normally what you would use if you were going to be jumping a lot, but that's me being nitpicky, I suppose. Cross country is technically an English discipline though, and not a Western one, but maybe there's some kind of similar one. Just take off the saddle. I don't think they let you do bareback, which is sad. Some people do jump without saddles though, but they're elite, I would say. Probably it's not normally recommended. You need really strong legs to not fall off. It's also not super comfortable, I would say, on most horses. I can imagine that being a very, very painful experience for guys such as myself. It's a painful experience, I think, for most people, truth be told. Horses are pretty bony. You have to imagine, like, you are kind of sitting on their spine, so they do be kind of bony. And trying to jump, you're definitely gonna kind of bounce around like a sack of potatoes, so that's not the most fun. Alright, let's get these guys brushed up. Okay, he looks good. Let me check on her. Brush, 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 brush. Also, I just noticed that our crops seem to be ready. So I'm gonna go grab those as well. And then I don't think they're gonna give me any seeds though, which is kind of a shame. So I think I probably need to go to Lupine Meadow and talk to the vendor there and get some more seeds. at some point. I don't know what time they go to bed, or if they ever go to bed, to be honest. I guess I never really asked. I feel like I've been out pretty late and still seen them out and about, but... Alright, let's see. These guys are done. Oats are all finished. Actually, you know what? It's spring 28. I'll probably wait, I guess, because I think I'll have some new stuff for summer, so... Hello, right now I'm heading to a concert. Hello, Ed. I hope you have fun at your concert. I hope it's a good time. But thanks for stopping in. I appreciate ya. Hopefully the drive there, transportation time, commute time is short. My commute time today was not short. Was very long, which was a bummer. Alright, let me take a little lap around my farm too. I want to do some foraging. I want to see what I can get for free. I do like that they put like free stuff on your farm. You just have to like meander around looking for it. Like straw, apples, and carrots, and orchard grass, which is like a type of hay. You can get all that for free, which is pretty handy. And you can get oats for free in Lupine Meadow, as well as orchard grass. And I don't know if there's anything else you can get in there. There's probably something, but I'm not remembering. And I think you can get what? Barley, alfalfa in Crystal Lake? I think it's alfalfa in Crystal Lake. Barley or Milo might be in the forest, maybe. Clearly I haven't done a whole lot of foraging in some of the other spots. To be fair, it's kind of a hike to get to the other spots, so they're not my first stop. It's more like if we have time while we're there, I will snag some stuff. Alright, I think that's everything, at least like the major stuff, the straw and the hay. Because apples and carrots do be very tiny, so you gotta spot them. There's a little like particle effect. A little like shiny particle effect almost. That was a big snurfle, Miss Pickles. I guess I should see how much. What was my next stable? 50k? Wild horses in Lupine Meadow. Hey there, Raz. I saw some signs that wild horses have been roaming in Lupine Meadow. I thought you might want to go have a look. Good luck. Let me know if you catch one of them. From Jai. I am not going to catch one because I have limited space in my barn. We caught one last time, which is Vibrant Cyclone. Alright, let's try again at that intermediate course. I might have to do some speed training. Endurance training would probably be better. I don't know. Have I unlocked the endurance course? I'm not sure. For now, I'm not spending any money on that stuff, so I'm just gonna save up for our larger stable so I can keep more horses. And then I think I'm probably gonna have to... probably need to grow a lot more oats, honestly, because I don't think I can grow oats in the winter. And if I'm gonna have like 8 horses, that's a lot of oats. Should probably also do some training. Maybe today's a training day instead of a racing day. At least for this boy. Maybe we race with Hazel and this boy can do training instead, because he was kind of struggling, not gonna lie. He was having a bit of a harder time with those fences because his jump ability is lower. Alright. Very fancy. He's looking very dapper. Forage Talk reminded me I was gifted a little basket of dried wild chanterelles and morels on the weekend. Ooh, that sounds very tasty. Whoever gave that to you is a real friend. That's pretty hype. Anytime you can find like good mushroom people, like good mushroom vendors or friends, you got to keep those people close. Of course, you have to also trust them not to poison you, but if you can find them, don't let them go, because they're very valuable. They can bring you all sorts of goodies that you could not otherwise get. There used to be we used to go to this farmer's market way when we lived in a completely different state, and they had a really good couple who foraged for like really fun mushrooms, and they were the best. They were also like they're often the coolest people at the farmer's market. I don't know why, like I don't make the rules, but the mushroom foragers, they just have this like aura about them, and they were gems. We bought from them every week. And then when we had to move, we were mainly sad that we were moving away from the mushroom people. that was mainly our biggest regret. I wonder what I have to get. I wonder if I have to get like I got third at 142, so maybe I need to be like 132. Always devastating when one of your vendors is MIA at the market. It really is. It really is. It's like beyond the saddest. You're like, where's my best friend? These people are my favorites. Now let's see if these lines help at all. Let's see if we decrease our time at all. Okay, we managed to second. Okay, we need to beat 136. Okay, that's doable, I think. I think if I galloped through that last line, it probably would have been possible. But not bad, 1700. Pretty good. Pretty good. Also, I think if I can keep... I guess I probably cannot do that twice in a day, though, because I don't think she has the stamina for it. So let's do... I guess Crystal Lake is the next best thing. Remember how much galloping there actually is in this one, so guess we'll see. Oh, it's not too much. It's not too bad, this one. I don't know why I keep forgetting that this one is the Crystal Lake one. I keep, like... I don't know what I think it is, but... something else. Alright, nice. Okay, jumped the bad lines. The trickiest bit of the course, I would say. Aside from the bridges, which I just cheat my way through by spamming the jump button so that my timing doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. There we go. Nice. We got our money. We also got the 250 bonus, because the first time you get first place per day on a course, you get an extra 250 for it, which is kind of nice. Alright, let me do some training with our other boy. And then that way, hopefully, he can actually kind of contribute on that intermediate course. I don't remember what his speed is up to. Actually, what's her speed? Her speed is 33. Oh my god. Her endurance is 14. The jittering is gonna make me sick. Her endurance is really bad. That's actually probably the killer. Very, very low. Alright, let's put her away. We'll grab our boy. We'll just train in our arena instead of like going into town and using rivers or something. Oh, today's the first day of summer. Wait, I have to go and grab seeds, I guess. I guess I could do that with my boy. Also, Jammed, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Where do I need to go? I need to go to Lupine Meadow. Need to go grab some seeds. I'm doing good, chilling, good. I'm glad. Hopefully everyone is chilling. That's the ideal state, I feel like. Alright, let's go. Lupine Meadow is this way, past Jai's house. What's up, Pickles? Oh, what happened? What's up? You're a little grumpy. You're gonna be grumpier when I leave and have to go pick up your dad, because you're gonna be mad that you get left alone again. Angriest little bean. Also, what's our friends? Speed 26. Okay, still pretty low. Maybe we could do the speed courses out here. Endurance is really low though. I think I did. I probably should do some. I should definitely do some speed training and then endurance training. I think. I want to say endurance training is in the forest, but I'm not sure. I don't actually remember which course is which, except this one I'm 98% sure is speed. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go first get seeds, then we'll trot across the way and go do some speed training, and then see, I guess I'll see how much stamina I've got after that. And then maybe we'll get to do a little bit of endurance training, but Let's see. Our friend is this way. She might loop us, though. She has looped me before. Hello. Oh, she's not gonna loop us. Excellent. Excellent news. Hi. I need seeds from you. I need, I think, oat seeds. So I guess there's 28 days in a season. I thought there was 30. Okay. I think I got barley seeds before. Okay. Let's head across the way. Go do our speed training. This is the little wild horse pen that we're gonna be passing. You have to like round up the horses and herd them into there, and then from the ones that you herd in there, you can pick one to keep if you want, or you don't have to pick any, I guess. If you don't like their stats or their coat colors or something, I guess you can just be like, never mind. I'm good. Let's see, is this the easiest way to the entrance? It might be. I usually go around the outside, so let's see if I can figure it out. Because I don't think I want to go, this is a training ring. Don't want to go in the training ring. I want to go up the hill. I think that's the entrance, right over there. So, this was actually a little bit easier. I went around the outside last time, but that's actually probably a worse way to get over here. Alright. So these are, you have to unlock these, but they're like a very fast way to train particular stats. So this one's the speed one, so it's kind of just like a big racetrack. And you just canter around and you canter through these little, I don't know, gates, glowing path things. And you just get a lot of speed training at once. But it also decreases your stamina pretty significantly as it does that. Sunburb! Hello! Welcome in! Let me get you a raid shout out. Welcome, welcome, welcome! Let's see, let me get you a raid shout out. Let me pause it. Hello, how are you? What were you up to? Let's see, what were you playing? You were playing, oh, you're playing Cuisinier. How was it? Did you enjoy it? I played the demo, and it was pretty fun. But welcome in, Raiders! My name is Rosaldia. I go by Raz for short. I am a marionette VTuber. I mainly play farming sims. Today I'm playing a very cozy horse game, because I was stuck in traffic for a very long time after work. How are you doing, Raz? How was your birthday? My birthday was lovely. Thank you for asking. It's fun, but I suck at the dungeon runs. The dungeons, they seemed tricky. And that was only in the demo, which I'm sure was just like a minuscule taste of that. It looks a lot like Star Stable. I never actually played Star Stable, but I feel like it is definitely similar. It's basically like you're training and breeding horses to do cross-country courses. It's made by a single dev. It's actually the same dev that made Lemon Cake, if you've ever played Lemon Cake, which is like a bakery sim. I think she also did Capybara Spa, and I feel like she might have done one more game, but the name escapes me. Cuisinier runs are pure chaos. They looked chaotic even in the demo, so I'm sure the main one is like, oh, never heard of it. Sounds nice though. Yeah. Yeah. Lemon cake is a lot of fun. If you like Overcooked, but you aren't a huge fan of like the chaoticness of Overcooked, like if you ever wish that Overcooked was a little bit cozier, that's kind of lemon cake. It's like Overcooked at your own pace, kind of. So it's a much more chill version of that. Also, you can make a cat cafe. My friend plays Star Stable every Wednesday, so I've seen a lot of that one. That is very joyful. I feel like I need to check out Star Stable at some point. Because this is the Ranch of Rivershine, and it's in early access. But like I said, it's a single dev, so she's like slowly rolling out features and things. Where am I going? Am I lost? Did I go the wrong way? Oh no, not really. There we go. I went a little wide, but it's okay. Gotta check it out. The cat cafe, yes. The cat cafe, you can pet the cats. The cats can get adopted out of the cat cafe. And you get like extra points if your cats get adopted out of the cat cafe. So it kind of behooves you to like make a lot of people come into your cafe because then you have a higher chance of people adopting the cats. I have also witnessed 2 patrons fight over a cat, which was pretty wild. There wasn't like a fight animation, but they like got stuck in each other's models, both trying to go for the cat, and then one of them scooped the cat up in a carrier and like pieced, which is pretty funny. So I'm a big fan of lemon cake. I recommend it. But obviously, Sunburb, if you have to go get food, get a drink, rest, any of that good stuff, of course I'd love to have you, but if you have to leave, definitely don't feel pressured to stay. But thank you so much for the raid again. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you had a good time in Cuisinier. I'm glad that people seem to be enjoying Cuisinier, because I don't know if it's like published by Xseed. I don't know if it's made by Marvelous. Anyway, Marvelous are the Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons people, so I'm always happy when they're thriving. Be right back. I need to get food. Yes, get food. Glad I got to catch you on again. Yes, for sure. Thank you again for bringing everybody by. I super appreciate it. All right, let's see. We got our seeds. I gotta go plant those, but maybe I do make sure everybody's brushed first. Gotta make sure everyone's brushed after their trail riding today. What do you think, Pick? You're grumpy? You're grumpy because my elbow's on you? I'm sorry, I have to. You're the one sitting on my lap. Pickles is like curled up on my lap, but then like kind of angry when I'm resting my arm on her. She's a little spoiled, but I love her a lot, so I'm not actually upset about it. She's a good bean. She does need to go to the vet sometime, though. I need to make her an appointment probably like later this week, because she's very overdue on her checkup, her yearly checkup. Her vet's office, I think, is very upset with me. But we've just been super busy this fall, and her primary care vet is like 2 hours away from us. So it's kind of a hike to get there. We could go to a different vet, but I like her primary care vet, so I don't actually trust other people with her, truth be told. So I'd rather drive the long way, even though it makes it hard to schedule going out there. Alright, these 3 are all planted. We have 28k, it's like 5 p.m. I wonder if I can should take out Bulky Desert and see if he can probably do some racing. Probably need to feed him an apple so that he can do 2 races, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do the intermediate race, though. I'm not sure. Hello, friend. Horses that you keep outside do not need to be fed. However, they don't start with full energy, and they also lose potential, and potential is what lets you train your horses, so it's kind of key. But because he's already like out of potential anyway, I don't think it's too bad. Okay. Let's bring him into town. I think I can race until like late. So let's go do this cross-country course. I'll see if he can do the, actually, let me give him an apple now. Let's see if he can go do the intermediate course. It's gonna be really tough because he has even lower jump ability, but he has just enough. 25% I think is the benchmark, the threshold to actually jump the intermediate fences, but you do have to then approach them correctly. So he'll be kind of on par with Cyclone, honestly. And not able to do some of the more like degenerate lines that our girl can do. However, his speed is kind of the same, but his endurance is, I think, a little better. Because I think hers is like low. I thought it was lower than 14. They might be the same though. They might be the same point. Alright, let's go. Let's go do these races. Let's do Lupine Meadow Intermediate. Let's try this one in kind of the dark. In more dim lighting. I always forget, like, where is the next fence, but it's just on this road. And then this one, kind of the same thing, actually. There might be a faster line that I could technically take here, but... Alright, let's see. We gotta jump these ones kind of straight. Okay, those ones were not too bad. There we go. Oh, I was close. I was at 36 before I had to do those like last 2 fences, so not too bad. Not the worst. Alright, let's do... Close for the night. Oh, okay, so like 9 p.m. they must close. They're like, Raz, that's enough. You can't race at this time of night. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess it would be really dark by the time we got back. The one nice thing with this dude being kind of done with training is I can actually kind of canter and gallop places, because the others I kind of can't without messing up their stats, so they end up trotting everywhere. But he can go as fast as he likes. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Good job today. There we go. Alright. So, I basically made back the money that I lost from buying those seeds, I think. Plus a little extra. Also, Minimi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let me go sleep. Also, it's just about 8 o'clock, and I will need to feed Pickles really fast. She will need her dinner. Hold on, let me check. 6:04. Just want to make sure that time is not actually passing, but it's not. Okay. Alright, let me super quick. I'm gonna put you guys on a really quick break screen. It'll be like 5 minutes or less. I just have to make Pickles her dinner and crush up her pills so she could take her heart medication, and then we'll get back into it and we'll do some more riding, maybe a little bit more training. I want to see if I can go find that endurance training for probably both of our horses actually. So, I'll see you guys in about, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, in a few. Okay, I'm back. Let me make sure the OBS is gonna play nice. Welcome back, Sunbird. Welcome in. I hope your food's very tasty. Also, if you let me know if your friend streams Star Stable, I'd love to watch them. So you're welcome to shout out their name in chat, and I can go find them. It is chicken and dumpling. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. That sounds very tasty. Alright, let me put chat back, my YouTube chat. Her name is Celerina. Okay, I'll have to go check her out then, because that sounds rad. That sounds super fun. I'm always looking for cozy people to watch. I often can't chat in streams. I'm a big lurker because I'm usually like watching streams while I'm working on other stuff, to be honest, but I always like cozy folks or people playing kind of cozy games. Because if it's too high action, I get like distracted. Hi, Araz. I've heard from Jai that you recently opened the trail to Crystal Lake again. It'll be perfect for jump training. I'll tell you more about it when you're in town. Ooh, excellent news, River. Hey there, Raz. I saw some signs that wild horses have been roaming in Lupine Meadow. Thought you might want to go have a look. Good luck. Let me know if you catch one of them. Not gonna do no wild horses today. I get it. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people watch cozy streamers. They like are either going to sleep or are working on something else and don't want to get distracted, so they like having kind of just like background noise on. That's why I never mind if chat is like really slow, because I understand that most people are probably lurking, probably chilling, probably doing other stuff, probably doing what I do. It would be kind of hypocritical if I was like, you all need to talk to me, and then a scare redeem happens. That's why I don't have a scare redeem. No shade to the people who do, but it makes me jump. I get scared. And I don't want to be scared. I don't want to be jump scared in my own home when I'm just like, I don't know, working on a spreadsheet, you know. I get jump scared enough by the spreadsheet itself proper. Alright, she's set. I have one. I feel so bad when people use it because lurkers suffer. I mean, it's a good, like, content piece. Like, it definitely, like, spices up chat. People like to use it. So it's not a bad idea. I just get freaked out by them. I've been hit by them too many times in other streams that I'm actually lurking in. I guess no one is ready for the scare. Like, I guess it depends on the delay, but usually no one is like paying that much attention to notice it coming in, I would say. So comfy ASMR, but occasionally someone screams at the top of their lungs. It's a niche genre, I would say. Who do I want to go with first? Let's do this boy, and we can do jump training. So let's go unlock that with River. She should be at her house, I would assume. It's 6 in the morning. I don't know who really leaves their house around here at like 6 in the morning. Jump scare core. Some people are into that. Some people are into like cozy horror. I actually kind of like cozy horror, where it's like streamers playing horror games who aren't scared. So the game is scary, but they're like so unfazed that it kind of becomes cozy. And usually they're pretty funny. Usually they're like making jokes the whole time and like chilling. And I love that. I definitely play horror games like incorrectly, because I go out of my way to die like immediately to see what happens for science, and that's definitely, that like ruins some of the suspense. When scary becomes unscary, it's so funny. It really is. It's its own joy. Sometimes you need to be scared, but sometimes you just want it to be funny. I respect you for that, for science. Yeah, like playing Amnesia or something, I'll just run at the monsters, like, first time I see them. I, like, need to see the death animation. I, like, need to know what it does. But then that ruins the suspense, you know? Then I know what it does, so it's like, nah. Well, it seems like Gallant Deer's statue helps horses train their jump skill around Crystal Lake, and since we have access to it now, I sketched some plans for a new training course there, with a few jumps on it, of course. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun training there with Vibrant Cyclone. Just visit my store once you're ready to build it, and I'll get right to it. Alright, how much? Oh, it's only 3K. We'll do that. Okay, yeah, this one is in Pine Forest. Okay. We will leave. We got it. We got our level 1. That's all we need for now. We're too broke for additional levels. So let's go. Let's go to Crystal Lake. I think I get to Crystal Lake up here, actually. If I'm remembering correctly, I think it's like this way. Past, like, over this bridge, I think. The one cool thing about this game is the maps for the trails they're massive. Like, they're actually huge. There's a lot of land to cover, and it's actually pretty fun because then you get like a level of exploration that I guess you wouldn't like normally get in a farming or ranching sim. They usually tend to be pretty small, but like this place is massive. And this is just like one of many. Okay, I need to go to the left. Actually, I think if I just follow this dirt trail, I should just get there, I think. And they each have their own music for each zone. It's pretty joyful. Reminds me of the Harvest Moon game for the Wii. Magical Melody. Oh, Tree of Tranquility. Ah, yeah. I never actually played Tree of Tranquility. I think I had stopped with, like, in that era, I stopped with Magical Melody. Like, I think I played a good chunk of Magical Melody, and my little sister had Animal Parade, but I don't think that I ever played Animal Parade. Though I have some weird memory of playing Grand Bazaar for, like, a short time. I don't know why. The map was huge for that one. I, like, actually appreciate when the maps are really big. I just think it makes the world like a little bit more vibrant, in my book at least. Makes it a little bit more fun. Is there a way I should do this? I probably should do this way. This is probably the most sane way to do this. And we're trotting because I don't want to train speed right now. I'd rather just train jump. It kind of seemed like I was supposed to go the opposite way, but that's okay. It seems to be giving me all of my XP anyway. Big maps are fun. Also the Harvest Moon games where the maps are compacted, so they fit an entire town to the size of a broom closet. Yes, there are several of those. Where the town is really tiny. Though there is something to be said, like, to be fair to them in some ways, what is this boy's endurance really quick? Oh, his endurance, we need to go do endurance training. Let's go to entrance. To be fair to Marvelous, because they're a Japanese dev. Also, we fell from the sky there, and that was kind of interesting. I have noticed that compared to like rural towns in like the US, for example, rural towns in Japan do seem to be a lot more compact, where people seem to live closer together in like a town, like an actual town space. But then there's like a lot of land outside the town. So it's like tons of like farmland around the outside. But like people live closer together. So I'm not surprised that they have a tendency to make their towns really compact and like have tons of buildings in a really small area, that as like a Westerner, like as someone from the US especially, is kind of weird, because our rural spaces are like the total opposite, where like a rural space, everyone is really spread out. Like everyone has a lot of land, and usually it's like a lot of space between you and your neighbors. My small town I live in still takes 15 minutes to drive through from end to end. In Japan, you can walk the whole town in maybe like 10 minutes from what I've seen. Yeah. Like they just seem to make more of a concerted effort. It's probably smarter, to be honest. Like it probably makes more sense to have everybody live close together and have all like the downtown space be close and central, and then have people own the outlying areas, but they have to kind of like commute over to their own like plot, basically. Probably solves a lot of like infrastructure problems that the US always seems to have. So it's kind of an interesting concept, but I suspect that part of Marvelous's tendency to make towns the size of a postage stamp probably has to do with that. Whereas in the US, we're like, wait a minute, shouldn't this be like a huge space? Isn't this a rural area? Shouldn't there be like miles between you and your neighbor? It's like, no. Your neighbor's gonna be right on top of you. They're gonna be right next door, for real. Alright, I'm gonna go over to... We're gonna go to the forest, and I'm gonna see if I can get this boy into the endurance training. We can't do a lot of it because we did like a full jump circuit, but we can try and get him some endurance points, because he's low on endurance. His endurance is bad. Where is this one? Okay, just to the right there. Okay, they do make these kind of central, which is nice. Isn't this just someone's backyard? Brother, this is the entire village. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, I'm assuming I went the right way, but I guess we'll find out. I get very easily turned around in this map specifically. I don't know what it is. The abundance of trees just bamboozles me or something. Because I never get where I'm supposed to go easily. I always end up being like, wait, this doesn't look right. Wait a second. Hold up. But this is the right spot. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing though. Like, I wonder if I can I trot through these? Oh, no, we have to gallop. Oh, okay. We lost it, I think. Yep. Oh, no, we have a little bit. Oh no, flexibility. Okay. All right. We gave it a go. We need, let's see, did we even get any additional? We made it to 13. That is not bad. Speed 32, pretty good. Jump 32. Oh my god. This is actually killer. It's actually an insane amount of training. Okay. I think we should take... Let me teleport back to the entrance. Let's go grab Hazel. and bring her here because I think she needs endurance badly. So let's go grab her. Also, because we're out of stamina, we don't have to worry about accidentally training speed by cantering, so we can actually move kind of at speed. Kind of handy. Also, Sunburb, this is my short hair, so I can give you those points back if you like. I do have an updo though, I guess. But that's slightly different than short hair. This is my short hair form. But you can ask for long hair if you like. I think they're the same price if I'm remembering correctly. OZ, thank you for the updo hair. Let me grab that. I was like, does it turn to a pixie cut then? No. No. This is my natural hair. My super long hair. And technically it's like a half up, half down because there's always like a little bun in the back, and so the updo just puts it all into a bun. And that's mainly because my hair is a giant curtain, so there's like some games and stuff that if I don't want to take up the entire screen, I can just put it up in a bun instead. It's mainly for a practical reason. It's also cute, but it came about because of practical reasons. Pickles, are you gonna go in the dust? You're gonna go huff dust? Can we not? Can we not huff dust, please? I made Pickles her dinner the other day, and I literally brought it in. I put it on her tray. She has a special tray so that she doesn't make a mess. Put it on her tray with her water, and I turn around and I found her sitting in a corner, and I was like, what is she doing sitting in the corner? She was eating a cobweb. I'm pretty sure she ate the spider out of the cobweb and then was trying to eat the rest of the cobweb that had dead bug carcasses in it. And I removed the cobweb like from her face with the dead bug carcasses, and she got so mad at me. She was so irate. She was like, Mom, those were my snacks. I didn't say that you could take those from me. And I was like, Pickles, this is unhinged behavior. Please. Please. Pickles is my cat, by the way. She's very cute, but she is very spoiled and also has a lot of medical conditions. Free spider repellent, but like, oh my god, I know. Like, I mean, I don't mind the spiders because they usually just eat the other bugs that I like even less, but I was like, girl, please. Like, do we have to be eating spiders directly out of their web and then also trying to eat the cobwebs? I don't think we have to do that. I don't think that is necessary. She was like, nope. It is necessary. It is needed. Required. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Okay, if I have full cleared space, I can't clear it on another horse. I see. That's so interesting. I assumed the course would reset, but it does not. Pickles is like, it's exotic. Yeah, she's like, this is a delicacy. Our 3 cats are all the pest control we ever need because any bug or anything that comes in becomes a new toy. That sounds about right. Yeah. Damn, I know, Midnight, right? Like, girl, please. Girl, please. Why we gotta munch this? And there were, like, this cobweb was all over her face, too. Like, it was, like, stuck to her. And she was unfazed. She was, like, hype about it. But I was like, child. And then, of course, like, because she's been in the corner, right? She ate this spider. She ate the cobweb. She ate the... Or she tried to eat the cobweb with the bug carcasses in it, but I stopped her. She huffed, like, an insane amount of dust from, like, snurfling all over there. And then she just proceeded to sneeze, like, in a fit for the next, like, 30 minutes. Like, not continuously. But she clearly had just inhaled, like, a lot of dust. And I was like, girl... Girl, please. Why you do this to me? She's a goofball. She is a strange bean. All of our cats are goofballs. I think that's just cats. I think cats are just goofy. They're like barely tamed, you know? They live in our houses, but like they're not domesticated. Let's be honest. They domesticated us. If anything. She was like yummy. Yeah, she was hype. I'm sure she enjoyed the spider. She was like, this is the best thing ever. My mom never lets me eat these. Recently got this cheap couch for the living room. It's basically a big scratching post for the cats. Yeah, that sounds about right. We have one of those IKEA couches, and it's got like it's not like a rough texture, but it has like that rough spun texture, so it's not like super smooth, but it's not like, it's not irritating on your skin or anything. She knows that she's not allowed to scratch on that, but she'll find times to go sneak off and scratch on it. Also, we have an auto table for mahjong. It's like an automatic shuffler table for mahjong, and it's probably like one of the most. No, it isn't probably. It is the most expensive piece of furniture that we own, just because shipping was ludicrous. And I took the cover off of it recently, because I had to like check something, and I didn't put the cover back on, and all the tiles were all like neatly lined up, and I came down today to go to work, and the tiles were like everywhere all over the table, and there was a bunch of cat fur on the table, because apparently my husband was like, oh yeah, she's been jumping up there and just like playing with the tiles herself, like at random times during the day. I caught her the other day doing that, and I was like, bro, why didn't you stop her? He was like, I don't know, I think it's fine. I was like, girl, if you lose a tile, I'm gonna be so tilted. Please don't. Please don't do that to me. Cats act sophisticated and demand respect, but at the same time, they're such little derps. They really are. They're just tiny gremlins. They are the original, like, goblin core. Just being little dudes that just want to like eat frogs and make mischief in the woods. And you're like, is this the way? Do we have to do this? Aren't we chilling right now? Do we gotta do this right now? Is this required? I almost hit that birch tree, by the way. At the last second, I was like, oh, that doesn't seem so great. That's close. I'm pretty sure if I hit a tree, I just stop, so that's probably not good for the race and my time. Oh, that was actually really close. Close to messing that up. Alright. We got our first place though in the beginner circuit. I might just do the Rivershine. Well, actually, I don't know that I have enough No, I don't think I have enough. 25, 27. Could do this. I think if I have 50% stamina, I think I can do a race. Let me see if I can do the Rivershine town. Oh, I can. Because this one doesn't need a whole lot of stamina. I did learn in this race, though, that you can be stopped by a chicken. The chickens can, like, body block you. I did not know that was possible. But it is. I almost missed that fence, actually. I was actually gonna cut a really degenerate line. Forgot that that one at the top of the stairs even existed. I was like, oh, I can just skip this corner. No, bad move. Not correct. Pickles, this is not gonna be the best time, little bean. You did huff dust. I can tell. You wanna come sit? You wanna come sit? Yeah, nice job. Whoa. What a big fluffy bean. Oh my goodness, look at you. You're so fluffy. You're so fluffy. What a good girl. Little floof. Yeah, she's a little long-haired tortoiseshell, so she has lots of attitude. And she's also very fluffy. Off topic, but I recently bought yet another Samu? They're so nice to wear. What is that? Probably gonna replace my wardrobe sweats with those. It sounds comfy. I don't know what that is though. It's like a work yukata. Oh, like a jimbe almost. Jimbe are denim, but is it like cotton? The stuff you see chefs wear in sushi places. Oh, that is nice. My husband has a jimbe, and he likes to wear it when he's doing woodworking and stuff. And he says it's pretty comfy. Kind of like jimbe, but yeah, cotton. Ooh, so even softer. I find yukata, like if you tie the yukata like pretty loose, you know? Obviously not so loose that like your booba's spilling out of it, but loose. It's pretty cozy, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice and airy, it's not too hot. The one thing is the sleeves can be kind of annoying if you're like doing stuff, but you can always like tie them up, you know? Hi Roz, I've been lurking and I love watching you ride virtual horses, it's very soothing. Dovely, welcome in. Happy birthday again, birthday twin. I'm glad you've been enjoying the cozy horse time. This was supposed to be a Doraemon stream, but I got cooked by traffic. It took me like an hour. How long did it take me? Like an hour to get home, and it normally takes me like 15-20 minutes to get to my house. So I was like, this is not gonna work. I can't. I cannot. I've actually been here for like an hour. Oh, so you've been here for like almost the whole thing. That's so blessed. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Happy birthday to both of us, honestly. Very blessed birthday beans, the two of us. I hope your birthday was super fun though. I hope it was lovely. It seemed like fun. I came in during, what was it, Party Animals? Which is always a hilarious game, I feel like. Raz and Dovely be like that Spider-Man pointing meme, wishing each other happy birthday. We really do. Every year it's the same. Every year we're like, happy birthday, as we yell across the space that is Twitch. I hope you had the best birthday ever. It was wonderful. I got to play so much horse game, which is always so hype. I like forgot how, I didn't forget, but I was like so horse crazed. I cannot explain to you guys the Barbie Horse Adventures mystery something, whatever that game was. I was like obsessed with that. And I also used to play a browser game, a browser horse management sim called Horseland. It later became something weird and I never played it when it was weird, but I played it when it was like just a browser game that didn't even really have graphics. It had like very bare bones graphics for your horses, I believe. And I remember like I was like completely tied to that as a child. Like I remember going on vacation and being like, Mom, Dad, we have to get to a computer because I have to feed my virtual horses on this browser. And they were like, girl, do you? Do you really? Are you sure? And I was like, yes, they're going to starve to death. Now you can do it on your, yeah, now you can do it on your phone. The kids today don't have to deal with all of this drama of your virtual pets dying. Is it still around like Neopets? Horseland is not. Horseland became weird and then got killed, as far as I know. Like they added in like 3D graphics or something. Like they really like went places with it in a way that they shouldn't have. So, and then it died. Though there's a new one. I think it's called like Eden Horse Eventing or something. I made an account recently because I was like, you know what? I miss the browser management sims. I also used to play, there was a cattle management sim that was also a browser game, which I do not remember the name of, to be honest. But that one I think is also gone, but I think I found a replacement for that one too, which I was pretty hype about. So I'll have to give those a test and see how they are. At least the horse one, I sadly cannot stream. They like ask that you do not like share their assets anywhere, which seems kind of silly, but it's their game, so I'll let them be. I'll let them keep their secrets. That's fine. But yeah, like I don't know why, like games when we were kids were like so cutthroat, especially games that were like management sims or things with like pets or animals. Like remember how everyone's Tamagotchis and like Digipets and stuff used to die? Because I remember they banned Tamagotchis at my elementary school because too many people were bringing in Tamagotchis and they were like going off in the middle of class because, you know, they're needy. They had needs, and they'd just be beeping in people's backpacks and stuff. And so finally they were like, no, you have to stop disrupting class time. So they were like, if we catch you with a Tamagotchi, we're gonna take it away and your parents are gonna have to come pick it up or whatever. And I clearly remember I was in it must have been me being in, actually, which place is this? Was Crystal Lake? No, Crystal Lake was the jump one. Okay, I do need to go this way. Also, Sunburb, thank you for the hydrate. We have that though. See, yeah, true. This is really like VTuber Tamagotchi. Every streamer is a Tamagotchi if you have enough points. True. But yeah, I have a clear memory of I essentially got held back in kindergarten. Also, thank you for the posture check. Big stretch. I'm gonna run into this fence. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I was basically held back in kindergarten because I had like an extreme anxiety disorder. And nobody knew that at the time, but that's actually what was happening. I've had an extreme anxiety disorder since I was like very little. But they just thought I was like emotionally stunted. So they were like, you know what? Why don't you try doing kindergarten twice? See if that works. I remember the second time that I was in kindergarten, I have a clear memory And it was fine because I was a summer birthday, so I was like really young for my year anyway, so it was not a big deal. But I remember this kid in my class, he had snuck his Tamagotchi into class, and he had been telling us all about it. Like, he had been bragging about how he had like snuck this Tamagotchi in his backpack in a little pocket. And sure enough, we were doing handwriting class, or it was like right after handwriting. I think we were all sitting on the floor, so it must have been like just after handwriting. There was some kind of like show and tell or like story time thing, and the teacher was like going through all that, and and this dude's Tamagotchi started going off, started beeping from his backpack, and like, you know, it's beeping in a backpack, so it's like pretty easy to tell, you know, you could just hear it, you just listen for it, and then you go over and you get it. And yeah, they snatched this dude's Tamagotchi, and I remember like he started to cry because the teacher, you know, the teacher was like, I'm gonna have to take this away, and like your mom's gonna have to, you know, when your mom comes and picks you up or whatever, like she can get it back or whatever. And I remember it was so sad, like it was really traumatizing at the time as a child, because like we all knew what a Tamagotchi was, but it was clear that like this adult did not understand the power that she held in her hand, because like they could die so easily if you didn't attend to their needs. So I have like a clear memory of this child like trying to bargain with her for his Tamagotchi's life, and she was just stone cold. She was like, no. He was like, please, can I just feed it? Like, please, can I just take care of it? And she was like, nope. And I remember him being like, but it's going to die. And she was like, well, maybe you should think twice before bringing it to school. And it was like, well, that's just it. Like, it'll die if we leave it at home. That's kind of the catch-22. You gotta be there. That poor kid. I know. It was stressful. Like, looking back, it's kind of funny in the sense that, like, she just had no idea. She wasn't, like, being mean. She just, like, literally thought that it was, like, something that you could, like, pause and not interact with. And that it would be fine. It was, like, a video game that he was just, like, bringing to school, instead of it being like, no, this is, like, much closer to, like, those fake babies that they give people in, like, high school to take care of. And, like, they have real needs, and they don't do well if you don't take care of them. But yeah, so my second time around in kindergarten, I witnessed that adventure. I never thought of that. It's really what they were. They were just like small egg form of those babies. That's really what they were up to. Kind of the same vibe. Though I was never in like a human development class or anything, so I never had to do that, but I did have high school classmates that took the human development course, and they did have to take one of those robotic babies home. I'm sure they didn't really think of it like a Tamagotchi, but you know, years later I'm like, I already did that. High school home ec babies are real life Tamagotchis. They really are. They really are. I mean, the same thing can be said of real babies. I'm so glad that games learn to respect people's schedules. Yeah, it reminds me of like early Animal Crossing, actually, had a similar issue. Like early Animal Crossing, the fact that like you would have holidays that would be on the actual holiday. So like Christmas would be a single day event on Christmas. And then I remember my parents would get so mad. My brother and I, like, anytime we drove to my grandparents' house, we would take our GameCube with us. First of all, we had a really, like, crazy setup in our minivan. We, like, bungee corded a little tiny TV to a cooler that my parents would take of like snacks and stuff, and we would plug in the GameCube and the TV somehow, like, to the adapter in our car, so we could actually play the GameCube in the car, which is crazy. So we would do that, first of all, on the way to my grandmother's house, with this, like, tiny TV strapped to a cooler in, like, the center section of our minivan. But then also, like, it would be, like, Thanksgiving, and we would, like, sneak away because Franklin needed us to steal silverware from the Thanksgiving table in Animal Crossing in order for us to get those furniture sets. And my brother and I were like, we're gonna do this. This is very important. My parents were not amused, but we got all the furniture. So who really won there? I'm gonna say it was me and my brother. I was actually thinking of Mystic Messenger. I never played Mystic Messenger, but I guess, did you have to, like, wake up in the middle of the night to talk to those people? Because that seems aggressive. If so, it was so bad. Yeah, I ain't about that. I can't handle real life. I can't handle, like, Tamagotchi level of needs anymore, you know? There were, like, plot elements that were very time-based, and if you missed them, it changed the plot. Oh no, that is too stressful. That's a lot. You could pay to... Oh. So that's how they cooked in their... I see. That's how they cooked in their microtransactions, I guess. They were like, oh, conveniently. You could just pay us some money, and then you don't ruin your story. Interesting. Interesting take. I'm not a fan of microtransactions for anything except, like, cosmetics. And they have to be reasonably priced, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I've been burned so many times. Maybe it's like the MMO player in me that's like, you know what? If I'm already paying for this game, don't ask me to pay more. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. It's not nice. So many people I know did multiple playthroughs because they missed some things. That is rough. I did not know that about Mystic Messenger. That's like a piece of gaming lore that I completely skipped over. I guess, like, Mystic Messenger was a phone game, right? Or it is, right? I guess it's probably not shut down. I didn't do a lot of phone games, if I'm gonna be honest. I played a lot of Puzzle and Dragons when I was in Japan, and then, like, a couple years, like, after, I guess. And I played Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, and then I played Pokemon Go, even though I don't really like Pokemon, because that was, like, an experience. But those were kind of the only phone games that I actually, like, partook in, really. So I feel like there's, like, a whole section of games that I really just, like, missed out on because I just didn't interact with phone games, really. Or even lots of Switch games. I don't really play, like, mobile consoles, or I don't really play games in a mobile setting at all. Like, if I'm sitting down to play a game, I'm always, like, at my desk. So I have a Switch. I played Animal Crossing New Horizons on it. And I also played Untitled Goose Game, but I'm not a huge fan of New Horizons, so it was like, eh. Once I got to a point with that, I was like, you know what? I'm good. Mystic Messenger's whole spiel is that the game made it feel like you were actually calling or texting these boys, which is, like, kind of neat. It's a cool concept. I think obviously the what do I want to say? The way that it panned out. There's a better way for me to say that, but it escapes my brain right now because I'm cooked. The way that it was done, questionable. Concept, very interesting. But like you said, the kind of predatory microtransaction situation, sketchy, but the concept is definitely a cool one. And like it makes great sense for a phone game. Like actually excellent use of the system that you're using to have people play a game. But however, maybe don't make things extremely time gated or at least don't make it change the plot and then don't have people pay you money to redo it. We don't need more 90s, early 2000s Tamagotchi things that you have to check in every day are not usually my jam. Concept that an in real-time gameplay is almost like an augmented reality game, but visual novel basically is nice. Yeah, I think that's a cool concept. I like that idea. Crucial events and paths that get locked out because you didn't get enough hearts or missed certain branches. Yeah, that's especially I think the hardest bit about that, or like the roughest part, is it's kind of like if you know the kinds of people who like visual novels, like they're gonna want all of that stuff, right? So you kind of like guarantee yourself making money, which is kind of the sketchy bit, you know? Like that's where it's like, I don't know, because you know that the kinds of people that play visual novels like to see everything. That's kind of their whole jam. Also, where am I going? Where? Oh, I'm so far. I thought I was here. Okay. Let me just teleport. Also, if you didn't have a standard schedule, like you worked second, third shift, good luck. Yeah, see, that's rough too. That's tough too. Back right now, I'm in front of the line of the concert. Yay! Have fun at your concert. I hope it's lots of fun. I hope it's a good time. Congratulations on being at the front of the line. I don't know if that means that you're the first person there or if you've been waiting a very long time and finally just got to the front. But I'm happy for you either way. Soon, fun music. That's very joyful. I can't really go to concerts because of like the volume. I can't really go to concerts or actually the movies as well. Movie theaters give me like really bad headaches. So I end up having to wear earplugs in them if I do go see films. Concerts are kind of the same thing. They're often like really loud for me. I also don't like crowds, so like I just get really anxious, I think. Earplugs can help. Yeah, like you can hear everything with earplugs in. It just like dampens the sound, which is the nice bit. So in loud spaces, you don't have like a negative experience, I find. Time to wear shooting headphones on top of earplugs. Yeah, that's the real way to go if you wanna hear basically nothing. Really protect your ears. That's what they do with like little kids in like stadiums and stuff. I think they just do the shooting headphones. I don't think they actually do earplugs with children because, you know, they might get them stuck, but I do double up on ear pro whenever I go shooting, since like my ears are like the #1 thing that you need. Yes, true. As someone who makes music, very important that you not ruin your eardrums. Also, Owie, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Yeah, you gotta protect those ears. They do be key for you. right, you know, it's like 8:55 and I have to go pick up my husband after this, so let me just, it's like 3:40, which seems early in the day to sleep, but I think I'm gonna just sleep so that I can save. I think that will be the way. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end here for the night. I'm sorry that today we had a really short stream. To be fair, I did not plan to be stuck in traffic for a very long time, but alas, I was. That did happen. Was good stream. Thanks for stopping in, Ocelot. I appreciate it. I'm glad it was cozy. I felt really sad that I didn't feel like I had the energy to devote to a good Doraemon stream, because I like kind of doing the voices and having higher energy for the plot points in there, so I was like, let's just ride some horses. Let's just hang out and vibe. Let me take a look. Let me see if anyone that we know is around that maybe we can go visit and do a raid into. I'm gonna have to like really raid and dash, but I don't think most people don't mind that, I feel like. Who is doing fun things? What have we got? Let's see. I see Aster. Let me see how long Aster. I don't think I've ever raided Aster. Aster's only been going for like an hour. And they're playing... She's playing Garden Story, which is like a cute RPG. I think you play as different veggies, or maybe just one veggie. I've had it like on my list as like a really cute looking RPG. So let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to Aster, Knight of the Garden. See how she's doing, see how she's enjoying Garden Story. First raid message is for subscribers, second one is for everybody else. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm gonna get this raid started up. Thanks for hanging out as I did some calmer, cozier horse game. I hope you guys had a nice time while we were in here. Per usual, we are gonna be back on Thursday. We are probably gonna be doing... I'll probably do Doraemon on Thursday, and then we'll do Eastward on Sunday. I think that'll be the plan. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and I hope to see you guys again very, very soon.